What's going on, people? Welcome to Drama Free Gaming. You know how it goes. It is what it says, and it says what it is. We're back, man, and was hoping to have two additional members on tonight, but it's just the good old boys, the faithful and true, the tried and tested. It's Jay, Dark Dad. Say something to these people. What's going on?
Well, welcome everybody. It's been a while since we haven't talked to you.
We gotta work on your intro, brother. You trying to romance these people or something? I don't understand.
Hold on. So you want me to romance them?
No, I ain't say that. I didn't say nothing remote to that.
I need to break all into my secret room.
Oh man, this guy.
Gaming.
So what's going on, Jay? How's life? Talk to me, man. Chat it up for a little bit.
Okay, well, life is fine. I mean, we all know that the beer-like virus is still slowing some of us down, but you got to hold your head high. But life has been good. I haven't really gained much. I've been thinking about. Every time I say I'm thinking about, I don't do it, but I need to. But I've been thinking about picking out a game to rock out on. I just really haven't decided yet because I got so many unplayed games. But otherwise, life is good, man. Bills staying paid. That's all I can tell you.
Life is good when you can still pay your bills.
That's about all I can give you right now.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. We hope you guys are out there and you're staying safe. We're still in the middle of the quote unquote pandy, and I'm not going to get all into it. I have my own thoughts about it at this point and late in the game, late in 2020. But we hope you're taking a moment, whether you're listening to this on the podcast on anchor.fm or on your favorite platform, wherever that may be. Anchor.fm pushes it out. Just look up DFG podcast, and we are on DFG number 30, as a matter of fact. And something I was thinking about, Jay, was to actually start titling these podcasts both on YouTube and on the audio podcast. So I don't know. Maybe we might work on that. What do you think?
You should, man. You're the captain of the ship. You got to run to get it going.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have to let the creative juices start flowing and maybe come up with some, I don't know, maybe just pull one of the topics out and just summarize it and slap it on the title screen there. But for now, it's DFG number 30, and we're here, obviously, on Drama Free Gaming. Thank you to the 335 subscribers the last time I checked. You guys have been bumping the channel up, and I know that there's one video that I put out. I think at this point it's like last year. I think it's 11 months old the last time I checked. But you guys have come across it, and out of 30,000 views, well, at least 300 of you have come through and have helped us out here. So hopefully if you guys have subscribed already, share it out. We're just some chill cats. We're gamers. We're about drama-free everything, even though we might go on some tangents every so often, which I feel one coming on this evening, Jay. There's one coming up.
But just so you guys know, we are drama free unless we play a game that makes us throw a controller. Then there's a problem.
No, I ain't throwing no controllers. And I don't think Jay's throwing any controllers. I've been to this brother's house. He's got a nice TV, and he's in close distance. I know he ain't throwing no controller. I might have to drive back up there if I hear he throw controllers, smack him upside his head.
Oh, come on, man. Don't do me like that.
Oh, man.
We're sorry for not pushing the podcast, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I would just want to say we're definitely going to try to get back on the ball and be more, sufficient with getting stuff out there. Just give us a minute. Everybody has a life, and life catches up to us sometimes. So I want to be first apologize to that, and also let us know, hey, we do read comments. We do look at comments. So please, I ain't gonna try to give you the whole subscribe comment crap, because every time I watch I'm so tired of hearing that.
Yeah,
Please
me too.
subscribe and
Me too.
comment.
Same here, guys. Like, you know, hey, we're just the average gamers, average dudes. We're just putting out our kind of perspective, and one of the things that we try to do is not become a part of the excuse me. I'm in between like burping and catching my breath here. We're trying not to be a part of the echo chamber. You know, in other words, just like regurgitating stuff. You know, I'm not trying to chew on somebody else's content or what's quote unquote, you know, popular and out there, and just, you know, just be a parrot. I don't want to parrot what other people are saying, but that's the reason why, to be honest, we haven't been on for a couple of weeks, and it's because the topics have just been dry, in our opinion. But today was a good day. There was a lot of stuff that came out, at least caught our attention, and I'm just gonna jump straight to it. The Nintendo Switch and Nintendo itself announces Mario 35th anniversary celebration. Did you see any of this, Jay?
Kind of, sort of, like.
Kind of, sort of. What did you see?
I mean, I didn't see anything. The only thing I saw that they were going to do Super Mario All-Stars 3D.
Yes.
Which is like, ooh, I remember Super Mario All-Stars back in the day. Y'all gonna revamp it?
Yeah.
And might have to. I got the, you know, the Mr. Burn hands when he put them together. Excellent. I might have to do that.
Well, there's a bunch of the older titles that are going to be coming to the Super Nintendo emulator subscription. If you have that, the Nintendo subscription, which is, to be honest, the online is trash. We all know that, but they give you a Nintendo and a Super Nintendo emulator in your Switch, and so those are coming, I think, or are going to be available through that, some of those older school Marios. But the one that I was looking at was that Mario Galaxy and Mario Sunshine and Mario N64, all three on one cartridge. Did you see that?
But are they doing anything special, or are they just ports?
Well, they're gonna be bringing them over and tweaking them for the Switch. So, you know, they're going to have the improved control, the improved graphics. So, yeah, they're getting those games that were locked to those older systems. And how old are those games? Over like 10 years or more, right? Those are some old games.
Well, you got to remember, the 64 came out at the life of the PlayStation 1, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Yep. So, late 90s?
So, we're going to have in our hands these games that were locked to these consoles, you know, the N64, and I'm excited because I tried playing Mario 64 on an N64 like not too long ago, and I was like, nah, this is a no-go. Like, just personally for me, I couldn't do it. I'm gonna be honest, and I had an original control in my hand, and I was like, I can see the appeal of this game, but I can't play it. Not like this. I can't do it.
Spoiled. But I got some news on from my end, though.
Okay.
You hear about Monster Hunter?
Did I hear about Monster Hunter? I've heard things in the bushes, but wait, hold on to Monster Hunter for a second. Hold on. Because whatever it is, I'm sure, in the words of Dusty, shout out to you, brother, if you're listening, it must be juicy. I think I actually heard him, or he sent me something on Discord mentioning something about Monster Hunter in October and that it looks really good. But I haven't gotten into it. But let me not get off of Mario. Hold that thought. Hold it. Let's just pause it for a moment, okay?
Don't get me hype about Mario. He's been around.
The Mario. This is what you got to look at. Let me say this, guys. You have heard it here. Jay, you've heard it before, right? We prefer our console of choice as far as like the ecosystem is Xbox. At least mine's is, okay? And I've already given the reasons why. Okay? And yeah, Yeah, you don't know what's coming. So I'm hearing this, what can I call it? This hate coming from, I don't know if it's the Xbox community or whatnot, which, again, listen, I don't care about console wars. I don't care about Xbox, Microsoft, Sony, PlayStation, Nintendo's bottom line. I don't care. I don't care if they're making money or not. Let's just make that crystal. I'm a gamer and I play whatever I want to play. Like Jay says, I'm grown. It's my money. And if I want to spend it on whatever I want to spend it to entertain myself, that's me. Mind your business. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I said it in a nice way because I'm not one to cuss and get all like, heated and stuff. But I saw this hate, brother, coming from people about this Mario 35th anniversary and how Nintendo is selling us these old games. Like we just said, they're over 10, 15 years old, selling us these old games for full price. And then they're comparing it and contrasting it to, but on the other side, Microsoft is going to up-res all your old games. And I'm like, where did this come from?
Wait a minute. Wait.
Okay, Microsoft is doing something that is 100% consumer friendly. I'm with it. I'm good. I'm on that ship. Okay, 110%. I'm good with that. But if Nintendo, who's always done whatever they want to do, listen, Xbox, listen to me for a moment. Listen, and I'm not even talking to Xbox specifically. I'm talking to the Xbox people who don't get it. Okay? If Xbox is doing something that's consumer friendly, that's wonderful. But here's where Nintendo and even PlayStation is kicking and going to continue to kick Xbox's behind. This is it right here. That they continue to give us gamers something that we want, even if it's old, even if they're repackaging it, even if they are reselling it to us. If it puts a smile on my face and I want to buy it, guess what? I'm going to buy it. I haven't been this happy about some video game news for a long time for Xbox. Xbox was quiet the whole month of August. I didn't even hear the crickets chirping. Nothing. Sony showed Ratchet and Clank and their DLC Spider-Man, and everybody's raving about that. And I'm like, yo, they're killing it. Where's Xbox? Where is Xbox?
Okay, hold on. I got to get in on this. First off, what this man just said is absolutely factual and true. All right? Do not get it twisted. Gaming companies have failed gamers before. If you've been in gaming for longer than 5 years, you should know this. We can name games and systems off the top of I can give you 5 right now. And people, why are you guys complaining about retro gaming? Seriously, retro gaming is a lot more convenient, fun, and more interesting than the things that are being released right now. What you gonna say? Well, I don't want to play Mario. I'll go buy Madden 21. Really? So go buy Madden 15. You got Madden 21 right there. Enjoy yourself. But I'm not gonna knock you Madden players. I'm not gonna knock you EA heads. But don't knock Mario. Some of us grew up with Mario. I did. I was up in the 80s. All right. So I think what Nintendo doing with this Mario thing, I think it's sexy.
Nintendo, Nintendo's like that uncle that comes with that bag of toys that you really wanted to get for Christmas from your parents, but they missed it. You know, they
Nah,
didn't get the memo. And then here
nah,
comes
nah.
your uncle, and you're like, yay! And you got everything you wanted. Because
See,
my fidelity, if you want to call it that, let me put air quotes. You guys can't see it. I've been waiting since Xbox dropped in 2019, December 2019, at the game show. At the Game Awards, excuse me, they showed the system, the Xbox Series X, and they showed Hellblade 2, and people lost their minds.
you mean that over a CG video that lasted for like a minute?
Even still, even still, they showed a CG whatever. We found out the game exists. This is the box. Look at it. I mean, they had a head full of steam, the hype. Everybody was like, whoa, Xbox is so bold. Xbox this, Xbox that. And as the months have gone on, it's been dwindling and dwindling. And please listen, I want to be sympathetic. No, empathetic. I understand the pandemic. Okay, it's caused everyone to flip upside down. Their life has been altered in different ways. I can't even begin to understand how it's affected some people more than others. I get it, okay? I get it. The job is hard enough without these circumstances. But here we are, Jay, in September. We still don't know the price. We haven't seen any gameplay on Xbox Series X. I'm talking about this is running on an Xbox Series X. PlayStation showed Ratchet and Clank running on the PlayStation 5.
And it was sexy too. Good Lord, it was sexy. Oh.
And it's an inferior system. I mean, I'm not saying that to devaluate. No, that's not an argument. Hardware spec wise, PlayStation 5 is inferior. Hardware wise, okay? They got a blazing fast SSD, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. That's all you got. But they're killing it. They're killing it. Why? Because gamers respond to games. And if you show me an actual game running on the actual system, how are you going to knock that? And ladies and gentlemen, this is an Xbox prefer gamer here speaking about Xbox, okay? I'm laying in on Xbox because I'm like, what's up? What's going on? And then to hear this stuff about, oh, Nintendo is just selling you these old games, and Xbox, well, they're gonna, up-res your games, blah, blah, blah. How about if I don't want to play any of those old games on Xbox? How about if I want to play old games on Nintendo? And this is Nintendo's, forte. This is Nintendo's way of doing business. And like we've said before, if I got a difference of opinion and I don't want to support something, then I'm not going to buy it. But guess what? I bet you the same people that are giving hate are the first ones who have pre-ordered and are going to be lining up to get this Mario the N64 version and the Mario Sunshine and Galaxy. They're going to be the first ones because they're a bunch of hypocrites. That's all I got to say about that.
I agree. Look, guys, ladies, gentlemen, whichever you prefer. When Nintendo does things like that, if you've been in the game long enough, Nintendo is family friendly first. They've always been that way. They haven't changed. That's what they're gonna be. They know how to draw in the people that they want to draw in, and they're gonna do it, and they're gonna make money every time.
Yeah.
Nintendo knows how to make better than Microsoft and Sony combined.
Yep.
They know what they're doing.
Hey.
You can complain, you can whine. Look here, brother. Get your diapers and get your bottles. Because I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to wipe you behind, and I'm not going to put a bottle in your mouth. So stop being babies. Be adults. If you don't want it, don't. I'm sorry. Don't bitch about it. Just don't buy it.
Yeah,
That's all you got to do.
For me, it's like it should have been a celebration, Jay. Like, for me, like, oh, snap. Like, you know, I woke up this morning. It was in my feed. I clicked on it. I saw it. Bro, like I said, I haven't been so excited. And it wasn't anything revolutionary. That's what gets me. That's what kills me. We have an upcoming generation of consoles that are supposed to be blowing our minds, like right now, okay? And to not see next gen gaming on a next gen console, there's no excuse. I don't care what the circumstances. I don't care. If you farted this up, if you fumbled the ball again, just say so. Just say, hey, we don't have anything for next gen to show. We don't. We have a brand new system. And you know, in my opinion, and it's not a bad thing, but I think this is why Microsoft is focusing so hard and pushing so hard on Game Pass, which I am a Game Pass Ultimate subscriber and paid all the way through to March 2021. Okay, so I don't want nobody to give me any slack about that. Okay, I'm on board. I'm on that ship. I'm singing the tune. Okay, but that's all you got to push. Then you didn't learn anything from last gen, from the gen prior to that. You didn't learn anything, because at the end of the day, it's about them games. Give the people what they want. Games. And Nintendo, on an inferior system on the Switch, just dropped not only Mario 35th anniversary and all these games that are going to be coming. And I heard other people saying, oh, and Nintendo put in their announcement, which they did in their direct. They put in the announcement only out for a limited time. And the comments were, oh, that's to create a sense of urgency. Guess what? That works. That's called marketing. That works. That works.
Dangling that carrot out there, and they gonna go get it.
Hey, if you Nintendo, not take my money. They took my money. They took it. They already took it in so many ways, but I'm happy. I'm a happy gamer. I'm a happy gamer because I got a game that I want to play on a system that I want to play. Not being given promises of, oh, it's going to run better, look better, feel better, sound better, smell better, whatever. And I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't. Which leads me, Jay, you saw that link that I sent you? Click on that link. I want to get your reaction, your live reaction to this video that I sent, Jay. They have a new way. They announced a new way of playing Mario Kart in your living room.
Mario Kart live home.
Look at it.
What? Wait.
Talk us through it. Talk us through it. What are you seeing?
Wait a minute. Hold up now. Okay, I'm sitting here. My man playing Mario Kart, right? He chilling. Why you doing man like that though? Okay. Wait. What?
Oh, look at it. Look at it.
Hold on.
What is it? What is it? What is it, Jay? What is it, Jay?
The man chilling though. Yo, is that a remote control car?
Yes. Yes. With a camera.
Wait a minute. Is he playing Mario with the remote control car?
Yes.
Yo,
yes.
Okay, I'm sold. I'm buying
Tell me
it.
that ain't dope.
I'm buying it. I'm sold.
Brother, I saw that and I was like, take my money now. Where's the pre-orders? Hurry up. Where is it? Where is it?
God.
Did you see that?
I'm watching it now. I'm stuck.
You still watching it? You still running the video? This is a live reaction. Jay didn't see any of this.
Yo, she brought out the Luigi car though.
Yes.
And they setting up the course.
Yep, they set the course.
Oh, wait. Is the Mario Kart the course you set at home?
Yes.
Oh.
It has the gates. I want to finish the video because I want to talk about this. This is why I'm lashing out, guys. I'm not like this, but when I hear stupid people, I don't care if it's someone of renown, I'm not going to name people, someone who's in the industry or whatever hating on innovation, you know what? I ain't got no. I lose respect for you for that moment, because this is what it's all about right here.
You
So
got me.
did you see the video?
My money's gone.
You finished, right?
Nintendo, you ain't got to rob me.
Nope.
You ain't got to do anything. You ain't got to take me to dinner.
Here's my PIN number to my debit card. Just go.
Take it.
Just take it.
Take my money. Take it, please.
So tell me that wasn't dope. So what Jay just finished seeing, if you guys haven't seen it, what did you see, Jay? Describe it. Now I'm gonna let you talk us through this.
Oh, okay. So in the beginning, it was just, I see little man, he's sitting playing this cool, and I see Mario.
Right.
Okay, I'm thinking Mario Kart 9.
Mm-hmm.
Because Mario Kart 8's been. So I'm like, okay, he playing Mario Kart, which looks dope, by the way. I'm sorry.
Right.
It's bigger, and it's not as condensed as you normally see Mario. I'm like, okay, this is a bit, first person Mario Kart. Okay. Then when I seen that little remote control car roll out, and I'm like, wait a minute, it's got a camera on it. You can set up a track. You can drive the track with the camera with the car.
Yep.
While playing the game.
Yep.
Man, if you don't take my money.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Nintendo is about to pimp me because they're going to take everything.
Yes. So I saw that video like I kid you not, like 5 times. The first time when the show was over, I went back and saw just that video. And I saw it like 5 times, and I was like, wait a minute. So what you're telling me is that these carts, because they're like little RC cars, remote control cars, and they come with gates. I think it's like 4 gates. And I don't know if each car, because we don't have details yet at the time of this recording, but I'm thinking that each car, whether it's Mario or Luigi, I'm sure there's going to be all the characters. They're going to put all the other characters, which is what's going to leave me broke. It's going to leave me broke.
Bowser, though. Big Bowser is what I need.
Brother, listen, if you thought Amiibo was something that got people hyped, this right here got me super hyped, because you have the little remote car. It comes with 4 gates. I'm sure it comes with the 4 gates, and that'll be wild if each of these cars come with 4 gates, and you can extend the track, or they come with different tracks. Because what you're doing, guys, is you're setting them up in your living space, wherever you're at, and then you're going to drive your cars in sequential order through the gates, and the camera is going to record the path, and then you're going to be playing while you're watching your screen. You're going to be controlling your remote car, and it's like a virtual setup. Yeah, I don't even know if I described that correctly, but you got to see it. It's so dope.
Just go look up the Mario Kart home video, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
And I'm going to say this. If you're not somewhat impressed by the innovation, I don't know where your head is. Because at the end of the day, when you were coming up in our day, when you're just talking about basic NES, SNES, Master System, Genesis, as we were younger, these things were like, just those systems and the games that came out was impressive.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, and then when PlayStation 1, Saturn, when games started hitting disc, we lost our minds. We were like, oh my God, we didn't know gaming was going to be like this. Even though the games were blocky, they were stiff, and not all of them, but most. We were like, oh my God, look at the realism. I can't believe it. Then when the Xbox, PlayStation 2 came, they upped the notch.
Right.
But now, we have as they say, he has the technology. They have the money. They just don't have a brain to run it all.
Isn't it crazy, Jay, that, and I was thinking about this as you were talking. So you got Microsoft and Sony, they're duking it out. They're in the same ring, heavyweights, they're punching it out, back and forth, right? And they got all these teraflops, all this SSD, all this whatever, next gen 4K, 8K, 120 frames, all this other stuff. And here came Nintendo on a Thursday morning when I least expected it, when maybe you least expected it, dropped a Nintendo Direct, announced Mario 35th anniversary. Everybody, well, some people were hating on it, like we already said. Other people got ecstatic, like I did. And then they dropped these RC cars, and I'm like, I want that. I want it now. I want it now.
And keeping and cheery with the good news, I want to get into Monster Hunter.
Well, let's get off Mario, but guys, check it out. I'm telling you, look up the video. But we're gonna jump over to Monster Hunter. So no, Jay, I did not hear anything about Monster Hunter. I have been unplugged on that, and I'm surprised you ain't sent me a video.
Ooh, I wanted to speak on this one.
Okay, so we're all ears.
So those of you that don't know, me and this brother have been playing Monster Hunter since the game released.
Well, this gen, this is my first Monster Hunter, not from the beginning of Monster Hunter.
So I literally, to get the Monster Hunter story out the way, we were watching, I think it was an E3, and Monster Hunter popped up, and this brother was like, "What's that?" I was like, "Man, that's Monster Hunter. We got to get that." And if y'all ever hear this man talking these things, he'd be like, "Nah, I don't know." Man, I hyped that game up. He got it. That brother has been cracked to him ever since.
Yeah.
Now he retired a little. He retired. Now he stepped away.
I've gotten away from it, but I always come back, and it's always pleasant. Always.
Yes, sir.
That's my favorite game. If I have to pick a game, that's my favorite game, Monster Hunter.
So I got good news and bad news. So the bad news.
Okay.
The good news is there is an update coming.
Well, I thought you was gonna give us bad news first. What happened?
Well, you'll see.
Okay.
They kind of run parallel. It's kind of parallel.
They kind of blend together.
Yeah. So they got a new update coming.
Okay.
But this is Monster Hunter Iceborne's final update.
Yeah, I heard that.
But they're giving this game a marvelous send-off. They're giving you a brand new. Once again, you're getting a brand new monster. You're getting Fatalis.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of the PlayStation 2 bosses, and I saw the video on Fatalis and what it's going to be like. Oh, whew.
So what's this Fatalis monster look like? Describe him, because you're obviously, but what is he?
Basically, he's a big old dragon. That's all I can tell.
Big old dragon, wings, snaggletooth, the whole 9 yards, fire breathing.
I mean, well, I don't know about snaggletooth. I think the brother been to the dentist a couple times. I think he might have worked that out.
Okay.
But I mean, you just talking. You never fought Sophijiva, did you?
Man, I can't even tell you if I did or didn't.
Well, we got to get you back on. We got to get you back in the game.
A conversation for another time.
Yeah, but
so they're sending it off. This is the last update. Okay.
The last update for Monster Hunter Iceborne. You're getting new. Of course, since this is a new monster, you're gonna get new armor.
Mm-hmm.
They're giving you new costumes. They're just like here. Even though this is the last update, we're giving you one final monster to rack y'all brains and have a good time with. Once again, all companies. And I'm gonna say it proudly. You better follow Monster Hunter's example.
Yeah.
You better follow Sucker Punch's example. Because if you want money, develop a game that people lose their mind over, and then start throwing out free stuff and watch people come to you like, "Yo, you giving us this?" You automatically built loyalty day one.
Yeah, it's like CD Projekt Red as well.
Yeah, like when Monster Hunter World came out, nobody expected Iceborne.
Mm-hmm.
And me and this brother were online. I think it was it an E3? It was some show we were watching. And we were like, "Is that Monster Hunter?" And we were watching it, then it was like Monster Hunter Iceborne. We were like, "Yo."
Yeah.
And we lost our mind.
Yep. I mean, and we're not even, we played it hard in the beginning and And we're not diehard like that. I know there's a lot of people out here that if y'all listen or tuned in or whatever, you hear Monster Hunter. I'm sure if you're diehard like that, you know like the lore and all the monsters and which one they came out of from and all that other stuff. But Monster Hunter, like you said, Jay, it's a game that gave you more than you expected, didn't charge you, didn't dime and nickel you for armor sets and cosmetics and every last little bit thing. They just gave it all to you, overwhelmed you, so that when they did release Iceborne, it was titled an expansion. It was a full game and then some. And it was a no-brainer to pick that game up. Which again, guys, if you're listening to this and you have not played Monster Hunter World and you haven't played Iceborne, or you got one and not the other, what are you waiting on? Go get Iceborne, because it's phenomenal.
Just so you guys know, we are not paid by Capcom.
We ain't paid by nobody.
We ain't giving nobody no free samples. But
no,
as we stated before, we are gamers.
Right.
Good games.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter is a game that is fantastic.
Right.
It takes, now don't get it twisted, it takes a minute to get some adjusting to.
Hey,
if you don't know what you're doing.
If I could pick it up, listen, I saw the game when I first saw the game, and I might have said it here, and I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. When I first saw it, I was like, nope, I'm not playing it. This is some Dynasty Warrior looking game. I don't play Dynasty Warrior, no offense. But Jay hyped it like he said. I gave it a shot, and I was able to pick it up and play it. And the thing that I love about Monster Hunter, because it's a looter. Monster Hunter is a looter, okay? You're going out there, you equip yourself, you gear up, you hunt the monster, you hopefully defeat the monster, or you learn its patterns, its behaviors, you get your head stomped in, you come back, rinse, wash, repeat. That's what the game is. But never have I felt in Monster Hunter that sick feeling of when you're grinding something for like over 100, 200, 300 hours and you don't get what you want. Like here you do. You know that if you screw up, it's because you ain't studied the monster, because they have their patterns, their habits, whatever it is, and you can defeat them. Eventually, you're going to defeat the monsters. You're going to get the gear. You're going to level up, and you're going to progress. And that's what I love about Monster Hunter. It's a beautiful game. Now, let me ask you, Jay. So with this announcement that Capcom put out, and I knew that was coming, any mention of next gen coming up? Any new game?
Not that I'm aware of. I figure since next gen is definitely on the horizon, there is no reason why Capcom won't do a Monster Hunter World 2 or whatever title they wish to put to the game.
Right.
Because the game made money.
Yeah.
Once again, I want to reiterate this to you guys. Even though they didn't have a lot of paid DLC, Monster Hunter World made a killing.
Yes.
Iceborne, a $39 expansion, which to me was just a whole nother game. It's like,
it was a whole game and then some. It's like what CD Projekt Red did with The Witcher and the expansions. Yeah. The expansions were games themselves. So putting a cork on it all, I want to say Capcom, good job. Yeah.
You created another game in my lifetime that I will always remember.
Yep. I can agree with you 1,000%. I stand up. I applaud them. Capcom, we hope, I believe that you're going to make another Monster Hunter. Take your time. If you want to, on the Xbox at least, if it gets the Xbox touch, and it gets better graphics, better frame rates, because it definitely could benefit from that, I'll be ecstatic for a while to play that game on the Series X. But yeah, if you do make another one, take your time and give us another Monster Hunter. Sometimes it's good to let a couple years pass and people get hungry for the game again. And you know, that's what happened with Mario. I keep going back to Mario, but that's what happened with Mario, man. It hasn't been out in so long. Nintendo's kept it in the vault for so long, and now here we are, like drooling, you know, over Mario Sunshine because it's on the Switch. It's so amazing.
Now, I want to get into something, so I just want to touch on it just a bit. But I want to ask you, brother, what the hell is EA doing?
Man, I could care less. That's my answer. I could care
seriously,
less. What
did you hear about them? You know, everybody was like, "Yo, NFL just dropped EA. Like they just not doing it."
All the Madden people, I think it was like trying to push the hashtag drop EA.
Yeah,
NFL drop EA.
Crazy.
Well, is it true that this Madden 21 or something got a 0.3?
Yeah, it's they said it dropped another point.
Wow. Is it that trash?
Okay, what you know, from what I've studied and read, people are playing. It's just like any other Madden game.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many glitches, the game's crashing, and all it is a reskin of Madden 20.
Yeah, I ain't
because
surprised.
People are going in to Madden 21 and finding Madden 20 logos everywhere.
Wow.
So so all they did was reskin Madden 20. So Madden 21 is Madden 20 with updated rosters and a bunch of bugs. And people are tired of it.
But you know what, brother? I'm not surprised because we're coming up on a next gen console, and EA's done this before. You remember when it was they've done it before, where on the brink of a new console system, they'll sell you the one like they did for the 360. They sell you one for the 360, and then they say, or you can play it on the next gen console, you know, which would have been the Xbox One. And they're not trying to like make the disc compatible or anything. Like even for this one, the way they marketed it, they said you have to buy the game within a certain time frame, and then you have to upgrade it, which means you have to go buy the new system in order to get the upgrade, or if not, you forfeit it. That's slimy. That's not pro-consumer.
Well, here's my thing, all right? And everybody knows this. This is old news, guys. EA ain't customer friendly. EA hates their customers. Every time an EA drops a game,
EA don't hate their customers, bro.
Really?
No. Listen.
No, I'm
EA loves their money. They don't hate. They can't hate the customers. They love their money.
Well, you know what? Then the simple solution to that is, guys, stop buying EA's crap. If you know they're going to sell you crap, don't buy crap. It's your money. I'm going to stand by my phrase. That's why EA can't never get money off me. The last EA game that was a matter of fact, you gave it to me. You got it for me. Was Anthem.
Yeah. Yep. And you know what?
Anthem was a huge disappointment from EA.
Yes.
And I was, you know, and I've said it multiple times. I was so hyped about Anthem. Man, y'all people don't know.
You and so many other people.
I was hyped. When we first saw Anthem, man, we lost all my
Yep.
game is gonna be a beast. We can't wait to play it. We're gonna throw down. And then we were like, the first day we were like, yo, Anthem, that's gonna be the game. And then we were just like,
we went through the content, and then we realized that it was a shell of a game. And you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna share something with you, Jay. I played Anthem last night for like about an hour, and I jumped on there because I've been watching some videos on, you know, news has been coming out little by little. They're working on an Anthem reboot, you know, Anthem 2.0 and stuff. Again, BioWare is good in their talk, you know, in their concept art and whatnot. But, you know, I'm still, call me naive, call me a fool, call me stupid, whatever. I'm still hoping that BioWare can pull it off, and this could be one of the rare games that makes a comeback, kind of like No Man's Sky style, and
Well,
and they deliver. I hope so.
Siege made a comeback.
And Siege.
Rainbow Six.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
Siege. Yeah, yeah. Siege falls in that category as well. So I'm hoping. I'm cheering for BioWare and Anthem the game, not EA. I'm hoping that EA stays away from it and lets this shell of a team in BioWare work on Anthem 2.0 reboot. And hey, take whatever time you want it to. I don't care if that game don't come out for another 3 years. I really don't care. Just if it drops again, it comes out, and let it be good, because I love the concept of Anthem. I really do. And I'm looking for a game like that to play. So that's all I'm gonna say about EA and Anthem for tonight. We I know we mentioned Xbox already. They did nothing in August. Now the news came out that at the end of September, so we're recording this today is what, September 3rd? September 3rd, right? Something like that. September 3rd. Anyways, Jay, did I lose you? I probably lost Jay. So it's September 3rd, and right now, they announced that at the end of this month, they're going to have their show at the Tokyo Game Show. Now, Jay, if you can hear me, and
there
I'm
we
looking,
go.
there we go. Did you hear what I just said? So at the
No.
Tokyo Game Show,
No.
Xbox is deciding that this is where they're going to do their next event. And from what I've gathered, brother, this really, it's upsetting. That's just putting it lightly.
Hold on. Do I need to play the world's smallest violin?
No, because it's no pity, no nothing. So you don't do nothing in August. You dropped a big fat deuce with showing a half-baked Halo Infinite. I mean, you did the right thing by postponing it and just putting it back in the oven. But then you have nothing else, right? You stay silent for August, and then now in September, the Tokyo Game Show at the end of September, it's supposed to be only broadcasted in Japanese.
Well, first off, Japan don't like Xbox.
No, but no, I'm not done. And it's going to be an event focused specifically for that market.
But Japan don't like Xbox.
But Xbox is trying to get in there.
You ain't. What you gonna do if you can't get Japanese developers on your system to make the games that the Japanese people want?
But that's what they're trying
or just
to do.
Anybody want?
That's what they're trying to do.
You ain't gonna sell. They haven't sold in Japan since the Xbox been out, and that's a fact.
That's what they're trying to do. But my thing is like, so much for showing the worst kept secret in all of gaming history, the Xbox Series S, which has leaked the controller, and there's been marketing material and all this other stuff that's been out. Like, okay, so you're not gonna show it there. I don't think you're going to reveal the price. So September's gonna come and go, and we're going to be in October without them showing the Xbox Series S and without them announcing the price, unless they surprise us in the next couple of weeks before the end of September and they do an announcement / event. What do you think?
What would put them over the edge, in your opinion?
What do you mean? What would put them over the edge?
Okay, this is my thing. As far as the new systems are concerned, I'm not buying any of the new systems they want.
I'm at that point too. You know that?
The only way, Microsoft or Sony, The only way y'all gonna get me to come out my wallet, Sony can do it. If Sony goes, hey, we fully backwards compatible from everything from PlayStation 1 to now. Oh, and by the way, here you go. Like, it's just there, right then, right there. They get my money day one. Easy. They got me, but they're not going to do it. Now, there's rumors around the pipeline that says they're going to do it, but you know what? If they announce PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and your PlayStation 4 games will all be emulated or back, however they want to announce it. If they announce that for PlayStation 5, I will go to my wallet. I will throw down my debit card. I can tell you, hit me with a bat. You can take it. I need that system though.
Hit me with a bat.
But otherwise, and Microsoft, Microsoft. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna go to the whole system war thing. That's just not me. All I'm gonna say is, Sony been showing y'all up, even though they let me down with that whole Mark Cerny thing, boy. Because my head was about to.
Oh my God! Don't go that far back, Jay. but you know what? I'm gonna interject real quick with what you were saying. Today, I thought I would never gonna say it and would come to this, but I'm really thinking long and hard and saying to myself, why should I give up my Xbox One X to buy the Xbox Series X day one? I have no reason. I have none whatsoever. Nothing's compelling me to do that, you know, other than things are going to be high res. It's going to look better. It's going to perform better. Okay. Those are not little things. Those ain't things to sneeze at. But as far as like me ditching the money day one, there's really nothing that appeals to me on either system.
And let's be, I was going to say, and let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been in a game like we have, and Microsoft is notorious for this, their first launch systems are garbage.
I think it's like that across the board, man. You take a risk. You do.
You have more trouble at a Microsoft than you do Sony. And that's a given.
Yeah,
but
you do.
At the same time, you know, and trust me, this brother's right. I ain't got no reason to buy it. What you want me to buy a PlayStation 4 for PlayStation 5 for Godfall? Man, no.
Nah.
Godfall is
and that's like a timed exclusive and all that. And the game looks like, in my opinion.
I ain't messing with that
game. Nah.
I mean, there's not been, I haven't seen not one game that had just made my mouth hit the floor and just made me go, I gotta die. Except for this Mario Kart, I'm sold.
I told you.
And the sad thing is, it is the simplest concept.
I told
you. But they got my money though.
I told you. See,
and I'm going back to Mario now. That's a shame.
Let me tell you something. I'm at that point where I was thinking to myself, you know what? I can take that money, like you just said. I can take that $500, which is probably the minimum that you're gonna pay. Because I won't be surprised at this point. Kind of like, this is the reason why I'm saying it. Let me preface it. You know how when the new iPhones come out or the new Samsungs come out, they don't announce the price until like the day that they announce it. Like, they come out on the stage, they show you all the bells and whistles, the gadget, what it can do, blah, 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 and then they drop it on you. That's how they do it. And I won't be surprised if that's something that this generation, both Xbox and PlayStation, are going to do.
But you know what?
Right up until the day that they're going to release the system. Probably a week or two before they release the system.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's not garnering the same like oomph. You know, it doesn't have that you need to buy the system day one. Like
yeah.
When the Xbox One was first released, I was lining up like a crackhead at a trap house. I had to have it.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm like, you know what? I'm a bit more seasoned.
Mm-hmm.
My homework is there. You know, I'm more seasoned and more jaded than ever before.
Well, and I'll tell you this, Jay, and I'm glad you said that, because for the same reasons, I'm thinking I can take that money. Now I'm being completely realistic in my own opinion, people. I would be pleasantly pleased if these systems dropped for $500. I don't think they're gonna be $500. I really don't see that happening. Not with the
I
tech that's inside them. I don't see it. I
I
see
do.
600.
I see 699 for a fully teched out all out system. If you want the whole shebang, I see at least 699.
Okay, you say 699. I see $600 because it's a console. And the reason why I'm saying 600, this is the reason why, Jay, because today, and I wanted Henyo to be on the show, but he's not on. Shout out to him. And we might talk
Hope you
about this a
listening.
little bit more. But I got to seeing the RTX 3080 graphics card announced, and that's coming. That graphics card alone is coming for $700, $699. Okay, and that's a monster of a card. Okay, we're
I
talking about next gen DLSS ray tracing. I'm the bells and whistles, 4K, 60 frames plus for per second. Like, this is the top of the line. Okay, so that's gonna be, and I'm not gonna get into it. That's gonna be $700, and I'm saying to myself, okay, I'm willing to drop at least $600 on this next gen closed system Xbox Series X. I can take that money and put it aside, continue to play on my Xbox Series X. According to Xbox narrative, they don't care. As long as you're in their ecosystem, you can play on PC. And if I want to, I can set that money aside, put a couple more dollars together in the next coming months, and I can rebuild my PC and have a monster machine that will kick Xbox Series X behind, left and
well,
right.
well
I can do that.
let's be honest, all right? Even and you had to make and you pretty much beat this into my head. PC is just better overall.
Oh yeah, always,
I mean,
always.
ladies and gentlemen of the Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo Club, PC, they're there for a reason. No matter how good or how strong these systems get, PC will always have them licked.
Yeah, consoles, Jay, and we said it before. Consoles are just that. They're closed systems. So you're not going to upgrade your system. That's just not going to happen, okay? But the thing is, like what I was saying, I can take that money, that $600 that I think the next gen consoles are going to be. I think they're going to be $600. I can take that money, put it aside. RTX 3080 is already out, or it's gonna come out, or whatever. I can put my money aside a couple of more months, and if I want to build a PC, and I know I'm gonna drop a penny on that, on rebuilding my gaming rig. Okay, I mean, I have to like change the CPU. I got more than enough RAM, but I might have to go and get some upgraded stuff on that as well. But the bottom line is that it's sad to say, but I'm at a place for the first time in my gaming career / experience that I'm no longer excited about the release of these consoles. I really am not. I'm not
Honestly,
excited.
I care less, be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm fatigued. The news out here. It's just the same old, same old. And what I was saying before, the analogy of the phones and them announcing their price, if that's the way the consoles are gonna go, whatever. Do whatever you want to do. If that's what it's gonna be, announce it 2 weeks before the systems come out. Let everybody break their neck to go and pre-order it, purchase it, whatever it is. I don't care. Like, Sony did something ridiculous. They actually had a pre-order on the pre-orders. That's stupid. That's
Oh,
just
that's because
that don't make
they,
no
they,
sense.
they're not going to have enough systems to go around.
You know what? I think
And
that's malarkey, bro.
I
They're not
do,
gonna
but
have
at the,
enough systems. That's
well,
that's
then at the
that's the same thing that Nintendo was being criticized for when they said limited amount for limited time. They're just creating a sense of urgency. That's marketing, bro. It's marketing. That's all
it's
it
true.
is. That's all
But
it is.
you know what's going to happen? Remember back in the day when you couldn't find a PlayStation 4 to save your life? What happened?
Exactly.
You could go on eBay and find one for about
Yeah.
$800.
Yeah. But that's not like, again, there's a difference between a shortage and then you creating a shortage. And this, I believe 100%, it's the same as it was last gen. You create a shortage because you know the popularity of your system, especially PlayStation. They know how popular and how committed and dedicated PlayStation fanboys are. So you go, instead of making, 50 million, we're going to make 5. And then just let people be thirsty.
Well,
That's all it is.
You know what?
And
I
it
ain't
works.
I'm not that thirsty. If I'm that thirsty, I'll go get me a drink of water. I mean, that's just the way I feel.
But I don't know, guys. I mean, if you've made it this far, appreciate you hanging out with us. It is Drama Free Gaming. We've just had a good time here, just chatting it up about all sorts of things. Hopefully you guys share this out with whomever. Just share it out. Help us to grow. We're just gonna grow for the sake of it, not because we're trying to like make full-time careers out of this. But one more thing, Jay. One more thing before I sign out. You sent me a link to check out a console gaming system called the Polymega.
Yes, it did.
Yes, you did. Now explain it to the people what this is.
Basically, to make a long story short, if you like true retro and you are a collector, this system might be for you. I mean, legitly, Sega Saturn, PlayStation 1. I mean, it's there. It plays your games. If you are a collector and you can't get these, I don't want to ruin the disc. You just load the disc in the game. The disc gets read to the hard drive, and then you never have to use your disc again. Perfect for a collector. Cool. When I buy it, I don't know because I don't have a collection of games like Saturn games I would play. I'm sorry, that's like Dragon Force on the Sega Saturn. It's $150 game.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I love me some Sega Saturn. I go to war for some Sega Saturn, but not for a Sega Saturn game worth $150. I can't do it.
Right.
I can't. But what do you think, though, bro? I know you get into a retro mind, you get into a retro kick. From your perspective, what do you think?
I saw it and it looks cool. I like the UI on it. It's clean. I like that you can buy individual like modules. So here's the thing. The box comes with like a base setup and you can buy additional modules that you can take the one that's there on the base system and attach this one to it. And depending on the module you buy, it might be like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Nintendo, whatever. It comes with certain modules so you can play these retro games. It's a $400 system, the base unit. So we're talking about, Xbox, PlayStation territory here. Like Jay said, it looks like it's for someone who's already got these games and these games are like on a shelf somewhere and they might not have the original systems, or they just want one convenient place to play their games, and this is it. And I think that that's pretty cool. It's not for me though, to be honest. It's not for me because I think you could even if you have backup ROMs of your games, I think you are able to play them on this machine as well. Like it'll read it. But
And
it's not for me though. But it's cool. It's
yeah,
pretty cool.
and let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, this is why this is why the PC world is so freaking strong. Somebody's gonna hack this system and just be like, "Hey, buy this 300 gig card, and here you go. Load it into your system. You got everything."
Yeah, it's like I mean, people use the retro Pi right now.
Yeah,
And
retro
then
is
they
dope.
modify, these the one up
Oh, the arcade one up
yeah, the
machines.
arcade one up machines. They just configured their retro Pi and they put, their ROMs on there and they're playing it on, a little arcade stand and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can buy a retro Pi with everything on it, though, can't you?
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure you can. I have a retro Pi, and I can play some of my backup ROMs on there, and it works just fine. The convenience of these consoles, like this Polymega, is number one. If you have the games already, you'll be able to run it on this machine on one machine. You can buy these separate expansions. I think they're like $80 a pop. But you can pick and choose whichever is the one that's gonna suit your need, and it's plug and play. That's what's always been appealing to me as a gamer regarding consoles and console gamers. Yeah, we know you'll be a fool to say and not admit that PC is superior in every way, shape, or form, and always will be. But console gamers just like the plug and play. That's what makes it attractive. I want to plug it into my TV, and press the start button, and I don't have to worry about updating an operating system and all this other stuff that comes with that. That's why I haven't, Jay, really dug into really doing anything with my gaming PC. I have a gaming PC and I can run games on it just fine, but I know that if I was to get deep into it, I would soup it up for it to bypass the Xbox Series S and the PlayStation 5. But I'm not there yet. I'm inching closer to it, to be honest with you. And the only way that I would hold on to, you see, that's where the Xbox Series S would appeal to me. If my PC, was a high-end PC, I would do all my gaming on my PC, and then when I wanted to hang out with you guys, I would just get an Xbox Series S, and that would do it. That would do it for me. I wouldn't need the high-end one. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So that's where I think that these lower-end consoles like the Xbox Series S, which Microsoft does not want to announce for whatever reason, we know it exists. We know it's a lower end machine. We know it's going to cost way less. You know what? That's going to be, for a lot of people, the go-to. And a lot of people, what I mean by a lot of people, is people who already have gaming PCs that they just want to hang out with their friends, but they don't want to either upgrade their PC right now, or they don't want the hassle, and they're like, you know what? I don't need a $600-700 console. I can buy a $300 console and hang out with my friends.
I agree.
And that would be it. That's what I would do. So who knows? Maybe End Time here is inching ever closer to PC gaming. And so, that's probably where I'm going to be doing most of my high-end stuff, especially, and I'm going to leave our show with this, especially with the announcement from PlayStation themselves that they're looking to put more of their games on PC. So they know what's up. They know where the money's at.
Well, I mean, a lot of companies that are aligned with Sony already have their games on PC.
Yeah.
Bloodborne, Dark Souls. I mean, in those games, people run, and PlayStation want to make that money. That's a smart move, I think. I think that's
They want to
great.
make the money, and they are going to ease their crowd who was screaming and kicking and yelling. But once the games are on the PC and they're like, wow, these games run better, look better, sound better, feel better on this PC, they're going to forget that they were ever crying that their God of War is no longer exclusive to the PlayStation console. It's going to be on PC, it's going to be on Steam, and it's just going to be happy days for gamers. Because really, the gamers are the ones who benefit. The fanboys are going to continue to have their fight. They're going to continue to have this righteous war, whatever they call it. Me, as a gamer, I'm going to enjoy when God of War, the next iteration, is on the PC. Because if I see that game running like extra buttery smooth on a PC,
This brother said extra buttery smooth.
let me tell you, that might push me over the edge. I might say, wait a minute, either $600, $700 for a console, or I can just buy a $700 graphics card and stick it in my PC. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So
I mean, if it works,
hey,
and just like life, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about convenience.
that's all it is. That's all it is. And Nintendo, we love you. You keep being Nintendo. Keep pissing people off and getting under people's skin. Do what you got to do. You know what? If you put a smile on my face, you can take my money.
That's
You can
every
take it
time.
every day, all day. I'm just happy. I'm happy to give you my money. That's all it is.
Matter of fact, Nintendo about to get some money up off me sooner or later because I got to get what's it the three houses what's it called Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem. Oh, you're gonna get Fire Emblem?
Yeah, I gotta get Fire Emblem 3 houses.
All right.
And my son wants Mario Kart 8.
There you go.
I was like, well, and the thing is, there's nothing right now, ladies and gentlemen. I know we're about to close the show, but I'm gonna tell you guys something. I got 200 plus games on my Xbox. I got well over 50, 60, 70 on my PlayStation. I don't touch my games that often anymore. I really don't. I used to be a hard gamer. Hey, I would be in here grinding on games. Now, I'm like, do I want to play?
Yeah, this is so many games in the backlog and all this other stuff. I'm telling you. Hey, we just got Henyo who jumped into the chat. He's like, "What's up, guys?" And he is like, "Yes, I will wait for the RTX 30." And I guess he's saying 3080 video card. This is why I alluded to not committing to a video card. Hey, I saw the presentation today, as a matter of fact, and I was like, yo, this is no joke. I might be on that crusade, Henyo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just in the Charlie Brown corner where two tech heads are talking, and all I hear is
Nah. We're not going down Charlie Brown. We're not going down the Charlie Brown street tonight. Yeah, man, blown away. But yes, yeah. And Henyo says, "Yo, Jay, what's going on?"
What's going on, Henyo?
And yeah, we got to get into it, Henyo. Maybe on the next one, if you get some time, we can talk about this. Some more PC talk, and you're the expert on that. You can give me some pointers as to what I should be saving my pennies up for, because at this point, like I said throughout the whole show, and I'll say it again, there's nothing impressing me on either of these consoles. I'm disappointed. I'm tired. You know what? If I can just soup up my PC, I'm going to do that. That's what's going to happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is your money. Spend it how you want to. Buy what you want to. And don't listen what anybody else got to say, because you work hard for what you want.
Henyo says in a Valley Girl voice, "For sure."
Oh, we miss you, Henyo.
Oh, man. I think with that, guys, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for catching this, whether you caught us here live, whether you came across this on your YouTube algorithm, however it is you came across this. Just know this is Drama Free Gaming on YouTube. On Anchor.fm is DFG Podcast. It will shortly go up in audio form, maybe a couple of days after this one is on. But for the rest of you guys, take care, be good to one another, do good, and as always, keep your gaming and your life drama free.
Keep the drama
Later,
out, baby.
people. I knew he couldn't resist. Later, people.
Later.